Alright, hello everyone, I am back. Welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. This is episode 25, where the war with Britain and Germany continues. And yeah, sorry I've been kind of busy lately. Busy time of year, lots of work, and I gotta pay them bills. So let's go hop on Discord real quick. I see Vorgath in Discord. Is Vorgath in Discord or is he AFK?
I'm AFK.
Oh no, the wild Canadian is AFK. That's awful. How you doing, Vorgath?
Oh, not too bad. Just enjoying midnight.
Right on, right on. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna sink some ships, and I'm gonna just kind of take it easy. I'm still trying to build out all my light cruiser Coast Guard patrol ships, and so we'll see how that works out. I want to see if the strategy works before I get all big with doing it with Britain, with the British speedrun campaigns. We're gonna test it out here. So let's go squeeze a little bit more, a little more troop training, crew training out of this. And we're invading Germany, so that's good. So we're doing something. I have no idea what I'm actually doing right now. So we're just going to kind of YOLO this, I think. And we got these guys here. 29. I'm going to have you guys... Oh, there's a cruiser just hanging out by his lonesome. And we captured Italy. Oh, Italy is mine. Alright, so that's a lot of ships there. Do I have... These are really good ships. So you guys... You guys are going to go over here to try and hit them. And... Let's see, what's this other fleet here? These guys, these are assault ships. These are not really... I mean, I could probably do it. You know what I ought to do? I ought to have these assault ships and have you guys... That's a lot of tonnage. I could have them go around over here, and then these guys... These guys are a little bit... They're a little beat up. They could probably do it. These freedom ships, they could probably take it. How fast are these assault ships? These guys are 21 knots. They're not that fast, actually. I got a lot of tonnage here. I got the tiny jalapenos. Those are pretty fast. Those could probably fuck up that cruiser. I will maybe move them down here. How experienced are these guys? These guys are all veterans, but they need time to kind of redo their stuff. So let's have you guys... These assault ships, let's have you guys go and zoink that cruiser. And then you guys are going to go back up here to put sea power in that area. The Brits are... I don't really have a lot of... Oh, I've got British ships. That's a lot of... Those are, look at those battleships there. Now, what might be the smart move, actually, would be to have these Second Amendment ships. It's 2 cruisers, 14 light cruisers, and a lot of little stuff. These have 4 battleships. That's a lot of fucking tonnage. That's a lot of tonnage there. I could move my big ships here and engage them and try to take that out. And that might be the better strategy, actually. That might be the smart thing to do. That's a big fleet. I can't let that fleet just sit there. Oh, and you got all these guys. You got a lot of fucking stuff down here. Now these guys, these Guardian ships, and he's kind of beat up. He's kind of beat up a lot. Ammo's still pretty good. Other than that Guardian who's kind of beat up, I could maybe take them. What do these Guardians have? These have two. They're not that tough. They're tough. They're not that tough. I could send the injured guy back to port. Guardian 8's kind of jacked up. Everybody else is in pretty good shape. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to send you guys to go fuck these guys up. And then Guardian 8 is going to go repair. Because I don't want to risk you. Got you pinned in. And these guys, these freedom ships, they're a little low on ammo. They're pretty tough. These guys could do some bonking. And they're veterans. So I could try to send them down here and take that. I don't know if I need to or not. These guys really aren't. I mean, it's a threat, but it's not. I would like to take them out. On the other hand, taking these guys out is important. What's 0%, 29%? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these big ships. These are seasoned veterans. You guys are going to go... You guys are going to go here. We're going to go skirmish you. And I think I'm actually going to... My ammo is just so low. I don't have a lot of ammo. What do these Guardians have? Let's actually check out their loadout. Let's see what we're working with here. Because the newest Guardians, these are the little tiny ships. These are not... So these guys are really not that tough. These are kind of pocket battleships. And they've got some okay guns, but they're just not... They're not going to be great. So, I don't think we want to have these guys engage in a major thing. But we've got a lot of cruisers. We could send... That's a lot of fucking destroyers. That is an awful lot of destroyers. I'd love to be able to wreck some of this. And the tiny jalapenos could possibly do it, but my ammo's low. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just let them chill for a turn, counter this, and then we'll move them in. So I don't want to put them up against battleships. They're going to get spanked. I could put them against these guys. Maybe I tag team them down here, actually. Maybe that's what we... Just the ammo's kind of low. Oh wait, these are the guardians that are squishy. So it's these guys. It's freedom ships we wanted. Yeah, we're gonna send the freedom ships down here. Let's just go clear you out of that. All right, hey Mitchell, how are you doing?
Well, not too awful bad.
Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, so let's have these torpedo boats. We're gonna go park one over there on invade. We're just gonna be a nuisance. And we're gonna go send one to Odessa. We'll be a nuisance over there.
You could say I've been somewhat insufferably pleased today, given my former profession and what happened to a certain ship in the Indian Ocean.
Yeah, you should be pretty happy. The Navy submarine they did pretty good. They first torpedo kill in what, like 80 years, something like that.
Yeah, and unlike 80 years ago, at least this time, the damn torpedoes work.
That is true. That is true. Oh, so that's gonna fuck up the Brits over there. How are the Brits doing for? Yeah, we're gonna. All right, so I think we are doing as good as we're gonna do. All right, and then over here we got these 20 torpedo boat or these 20 destroyers. I'm gonna have you go up to Kuwait. Now, these 20... I thought I was sending you guys out in 2 groups of 10. So I'm not sure quite what is happening here. So you guys, we're going to have... I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think we're going to have you invade. And we're going to have you guys go to Bombay. And we'll have you invade also. We can send you after ships if they appear. Then these guys... Are there even any British ships around? The British ships all ran. They all fucking ran. Alright, so we're gonna have you guys invade. We're just gonna have you move to the Bay of Bengal. We're gonna have you go right over here. And I don't see any... What is that? That's a German crew... We'll have you just sort of go down there, just invade down there. Alright. And these guys... Alright, this looks pretty good. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. We do not want an alliance with Japan, because we're going to probably attack you at some point. Let's go boop you. Nice. And we'll boop you. We are going to fight to the end, actually. Apparently, the British do not like what I'm doing to their economy. And we'll just boop you. There we go. The cruiser powerful. How fast is this guy? He is 21.4 knots. And my tiny jalapenos are faster. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I'm just up late doing some data recovery. I finally got to the point where I can kind of let it go on autopilot. I think one of my toasters is dying. I think that's given me some trouble earlier. Oh, it is shit weather, isn't it? Alright. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
These torpedo boats are going to run away. And 5, 6, 7. We're gonna detach you. And 1, 2, 3. We're gonna detach you. And so we're gonna have these guys screen them, and we're gonna have you screen them. That'd be funny if I have them screening and following each other and they just go in like a giant circle jerk. Alright, let's go find this cruiser.
Oh, now they all can't be destroyed, captains.
No, you never know. You never know. Yeah, I haven't done a Iran war update yet because there's not really any information to report. I mean, I think we're using the B-52s now to some extent, at least with longer range glide bombs. But there's not really... It's still just a matter of, are we going to run out of missiles before they run out of Ayatollahs, and are they going to run out of missiles before we run out of surface-to-air interceptor missiles? Alright, so here is this guy, and you have a torpedo range of 5 kilometers, so we want to be a little bit careful with that.
Yeah, it's changing so fast, it's almost not worth trying to do an update on it. Unless it's from someone doing actual live coverage.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do something over the weekend, but I don't have the time to just dedicated focus on it. Are you trying to run away? You are trying to run away. How fast are you going? 18 knots, and I am going 20 knots, so you're not going to get away from me. Got a high ricochet chance. %, chance to penetrate, which isn't fantastic, but that's okay. How much armor does this guy have? He has quite a bit, doesn't he? His aft belt is very chunky. So I need about 12 inches of penetration, which I can do at this range, potentially with armor piercing. So let's see if we can actually get an actual penetration at this high angle, which is going to be hard.
So get this, Blizzard added vegetarian options to their cooking menu.
Oh my fucking god, really?
Yep.
I mean, I guess for taurens or something. Well, taurens are carnivorous also, though.
Well, yeah, but here's how you get plant protein. You kill plant monsters. So basically you're still doing this.
I mean, that at least makes some sense.
They did it because there's an entire zone of plant monsters, and if you're going to be in there killing things, you might as well get ingredients for cooking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to... I'm gonna go back to auto. I mean, I guess whatever works. Oh, there we go. Torpedo detonation. Do we... No, you still have some torpedoes left. I mean, we're slowly burning this jerk down.
It just makes no sense to me how all these gaming companies the past few years determined to drag all this real world stuff into their games. When one of the main reasons that a lot of people play games is to not have to deal with the real world.
I blame the HR departments.
Yeah.
You know, they make these stupid hiring decisions. Oh, are you trying to... Am I inside torpedo? I am inside torpedo range, aren't I? Alright, so we are going to be a little bit cautious. So I know you really want to fire on me. Oh, shit balls. That kind of hurt, didn't it? Alright, so he just fired a torpedo at me.
This one makes sense considering the content of the game. At least the zone.
There goes the torpedo. Alright, are you out of torpedoes? Nope. And I've taken a pretty nasty hit.
I'm one of those people that thinks PETA should stand for people eating tasty animals.
Well, I thought that was what it stood for. You mean it isn't?
Hey, they kill more pets than any other shelter or whatever. They just like killing people's pets.
Yeah.
It sounds like they could get a day job with the ATF.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I mean, that's a standing job about the ATF. If they ever pay you a visit, make sure you keep your dog hidden.
I always thought that alcohol, tobacco, and firearms would make a really good convenience store name.
Yeah, would.
I mean, when you think about it, I mean, if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you gotta do what you gotta do, we're the place for you to go. That might not be a good, Oh, here we go.
I mean, for God's sake, even Tractor Supply is taken to selling ammo now.
Well, I mean, because... Alright, so, I've got 4 battleships against... I've got 5 battleships against their 4 battleships, bunch of heavy cruisers. Their battleships are fucking big. There's some big motherfuckers, look at that. 8 dual 12-inch guns, 12.4-inch guns. And a single double 7.7-inch gun. Got some cruisers. These are 21.4 knots, 22 knots. 23 knots. So I'm faster than 22 and a half. All right. So I'm a little bit faster. This is going to be a bit of a fight. So I think my goal is going to be to skirmish and get some kills and leave. Hold on 1 second. I got to take this. Oh my god. Alright, my evening's getting really fucking stupid. Let's see, where the fuck is the Wingstop on Klassen? Um, Wingstop. Wingstop on Klassen. How the fuck did he end up down there? Alright, so... I guess I gotta go pick up this kid who's lost. So guys, I'm going to have to go AFK for a little bit, and because this is going to be really stupid, let me see if Mike is still awake, if he can get him. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go take care of it. So give me a minute and I'll be right back. I'm sorry about this.
Life happens.
It sure does. Alright, stupid solved. Mike's gonna go get him. So there's this kid I've been helping out. Because he's from Tennessee, and he and some friends went on a road trip, and his friend, he's just this 18-year-old kid, and his friends all got drunk and high, and he was getting drunk with them and realized it was probably a bad idea, and they got into a fight, and they ditched him at the side of the road in Oklahoma. He's like, fuck. And so we've been trying to help him get in touch with his family so he can go get his ass. and he got lost. So, oh my God.
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Poor soul.
Yeah. Apparently he'd been homeless, wandering around the Oklahoma City area. Found his way down to Norman. You know, he's been on the streets for like 2 weeks, and he found his way into the computer store, and the guys adopted him basically. And so hey, Turpitz. So I've been letting him sleep on my couch the last couple of nights, and one of my interns gave him a bicycle to use, and so he was riding around town and got lost and couldn't remember where I live, but he doesn't have a SIM card in his cell phone because his, and so he had to go. He was riding around town till he could find a free Wi-Fi so he could message Pip on Discord, be like, "Hey Pip, can you call Mark and tell him I don't know where the fuck I am?" So his ass is lost on the other side of town. I shouldn't laugh because the poor kid's been riding his bike for the last 3 hours trying to find free Wi-Fi.
Oh my Lord.
Because I was like, do you want to? I'll give you a ride. And he's like, no, I'm gonna go ride with Nick, and I'm gonna go hang with Nick. One of my other interns, because two of them were both 18, and they're becoming friends. We're gonna go hang out, and then I'll just ride back to your house after we're done hanging out. I'm like, okay, you know where I live, right? Yeah, I remember where you live. Okay. No, he didn't remember where I lived. Oh.
Yeah, nighttime, and you haven't been born and raised in that area. Yeah, it's very easy.
And I didn't think much of it because, like, when I was a kid, I memorized phone numbers and I knew how to look at maps and I knew how to, write down shit. But the problem is that even though he knows where I live, because he doesn't have cell phone service, he can't use his GPS to figure out how to get to my house. Oh no. Oh, God bless people who weren't born in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. I hear you, but those of us that were born in the BC era, before computers,
before cell phones,
our cell phones still know how to survive.
Oh my God! It's like my GPS pisses me off because, like, I don't want turn-by-turn directions. I just want a fucking map. I want a compass that shows me which way is north, and I want a dot on the map showing me where I am. That's all I want. I'll figure out how to get to where I want to go. I don't want this turn-by-turn direction shit, because then it ends up putting me on toll roads and putting me down the wrong way down one-way streets and all. Anyway, I shouldn't laugh, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, to this day, I still navigate Road Atlas, and if need be, if I need to know how to get to a specific address on a specific street, specific town, before I leave the house, I'll go on Google Maps, zoom it down to where I can see clearly how I need to turn and drive inside said town to get to said street and said location, and then I'll print the damn map off.
Yeah. We'll do a little hand sketch. Oh no. Anyway, so
but he had no way of contacting his family or any friends for like the first 2 weeks.
Well, so the problem, he's got a complicated family situation. So his family in Tennessee is complicated. We'll just leave it at that. And so he's eventually trying to find his way down to an uncle's house down in Alabama, but he doesn't have the uncle's phone number. He just knows the uncle's email address, and his uncle hasn't responded to the email. And I think originally he was trying to find his way to his girlfriend's house in Texas, because there's this girl that he knows that I guess he met last year when they were both vacationing in the same spot. Or I don't. He's this fucking 18-year-old kid. So the other night, when we did the game night, he showed up at our Monday night game night, and he was the kid who won. He was all cheering. That's how I met him. He just, he stumbled on in there to game night, and then he came back a couple times. Came back for movie night on Wednesday. And that's when I found out that he was living on the street. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna find a place to sleep in the rain. You're gonna go sleep on my couch, and we're gonna go call your folks. But it's I'm not gonna get into the details on stream. But he's got a complicated situation. We're trying to help him navigate through that. But oh my god, I just think it's funny he got lost. Alright, so I have these light cruisers, which I really don't want to... I think we're going to have you follow the battleships. I don't want to get the light cruisers too heavily involved. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to just try to find the edge of the enemy battle line and, you know, tear up his destroyers. And there we go. So you've got these big battleships here, which have all your wing turrets. Look at that. Look at all this fucking stupid design. I mean, I guess it works. That's a hell of a broadside. Armor's alright. He's got standard bulkheads, so these things should be a little squishy. You got torpedoes, 2-kilometer torpedoes. These are some big motherfucking guns. And then it's got this single little 7-inch derp gun on that big turret in the back. I mean, this is obviously not how I would build a battleship, but it's definitely a British dreadnought battleship. How's the new laptop working out, Turpits? Is it working out okay? Whoops, that didn't quite finish typing out. Alright, so let's... How much armor do I have? I've got better armor than they have. I think my light cruisers, I actually want you guys to go here instead. Because I'm particularly concerned about whenever the destroyers show up. So I know you've got a lot of those. $16 I would really prefer that you fire the main guns at him and fire the secondary guns at him. We're going to try and outrun the enemy battleships if we can. Alright, game on. We have little shitters. Alright, so I guess let's just... I guess we'll fire the main guns at you. And you guys will just let you do just what you're doing. Alright, here we go. Because these destroyers here, they've got... Oh, it's 1.5 kilometer torpedoes. That's kind of shit torpedoes, isn't it? No, don't change targets, you asshole. Go keep firing at the little ships.
Speaking of game on, it looks like the Groundhog Wars are back on.
Uh-oh.
I guess the big one decided his winter hibernation was over, and he appeared on our front porch this morning.
Well, then I guess it's time for Mr. Shotgun. Could we please fire at secondaries at the destroyer? There goes a torpedo boat. That's good. What would it take to hit these torpedo boats? They really just do not want to fire at the destroyers, do they? Alright, fine. Just, I guess, go fuck up that light cruiser. What's the range on your torpedoes? Are you also short-ranged? Do these guys all have really bad torpedo ranges? Is that what I'm seeing here? I don't know if these guys have 3 kilometers. Maybe this is a fleet of older stuff. Can we maybe target... Can we target one of you guys, please? I'd like to target this middle destroyer. Thank you. And I guess let's go fire the main guns at you also. And what's the range on this guy? His torpedoes are... Alright, screw it. I guess we're just gonna go for it. Actually, let's get this destroyer here. Looks tasty. Let's get you with the secondaries. They did not like that very much, did they? Alright, so now these guys are kind of clustered up. I see a light cruiser right here. And I see this heavy cruiser is getting targeted. We'll just let you just keep doing your thing. There we go. Get lots of numbers. There we go. There we go. Let's do a lot of damage. I'm a little nervous about how close they are starting to get, but they're clustering up real nice, so we can start making the turn, and hopefully we won't get too close. There we go. Let's See how that does. There we go. This is working out quite nicely. There we go. There we go. Now let's put the main guns right on you. Ooh, there we go. That's it. Oh, is this guy in torpedo? What's your torpedo range? He has a torpedo. No, he's short range. Okay. So this is working out really well. Let's put main guns on. Oh, you're locked on pretty good, whatever you're shooting at. So, all right. This is working out really, really well. These British ships are just enough older. Oh, I see destroyers. Hello, destroyers. Here, let's go shoot at you. We can't shoot that far with the secondaries. There we go. We are doing the Lord's work. Oh, that hurt a little bit. I would like to fuck up those destroyers, please. If you could. Because those destroyers concern me. And the main guns will deal with the cruisers. There we go. There we go. This is going pretty well. And those poor battleships are far enough away that they can't really catch up. Well, they're hurting me a little bit. Ooh. They are hurting me a little bit. I would like to brawl down these destroyers, though, please. My last ship is starting to... He's getting hurt a little bit. It's not the end of the world. TJ, I'm really glad that laptop's working out for you, by the way. Oh, torpedo boat. Hello, torpedo boat. Did we forget about you? Did we forget about you? What's the range on your torpedoes? They are not very long range. So, you guys are going to hunt down the torpedo boats while my battleships continue to kill all the other things. That's the plan. What I like about having these little raider cruisers around is I can send them after small targets to deal with if they're just stragglers and things. Alright, so that's dealt with. I am... I should put the main guns at you and put secondaries at, on like you. Ouch. That cruiser's having a really rough time. What's your torpedo range, Mr. Light Cruiser? I don't trust you. 2.3 kilometers. That's not bad. Alright, so I'm gonna have you guys go there, and we're gonna have the battleships just keep battleshipping. Alright, we want to make sure that we do not get inside your torpedo range, which it looks like we're going to be alright. And then we're just going to evaporate you really quick. Alright, no more light cruiser. This is working out surprisingly well. Alright, I would like my main guns to go after you, please. And the secondaries will continue firing at destroyers. You should be running out of destroyers soon, I think. Yeah, MechWarrior Online doesn't have very high system requirements, so yeah, any reasonable computer should be able to run it pretty well. Well, the weather got kind of crappy, didn't it? Can't quite tell what we're dealing with or not. Just need to make sure we don't run into a big ow. I don't know if I have enough oomph left to take out the battleships or not. That is kind of a scary amount of fire coming. I think I'll be okay. What's your torpedo range? That's a lot closer than I particularly want to be. 1 kilometer. Alright, so we're probably alright. Alright, so so that guy's getting kind of manhandled a bit, so we want to make sure the cruisers stay out of range, because I don't want to get bonked. I've got high explosive left. Oh, we got one of the battleships. All right, TJ, you sleep well. You have a great evening. I'm gonna be up all night because I've got to recover this data. The weather outside is frightful, and the fog is sure delightful. No, it isn't actually. The fog sucks.
One thing that I kind of got a chuckle out of. The whole torpedoing incident.
Yeah.
There were some people that was actually accusing the captain of the Charlotte of basically teabagging the Iranians by keeping his camera mast and filming a complete video of the sinking, like saying, you know, I'm not even worried about you guys shooting back.
Ouch. Ooh, oh, that hurt. Oh, shit, that's bad. That's bad. Alright. You, my friend, you need to leave. That's not good.
flash fire.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, fortunately, I was almost out of ammo, so it wasn't awful.
Still, that's a few months being repaired.
That's gonna be a little bit of repair.
Apparently, people didn't understand. Said, you know, they do have magnification with cameras. There's no telling how far away the two ships were.
When they teabagged.
Yeah.
Well, in American torpedoes nowadays, the torpedoes have pretty good range, don't they?
If I remember right, max range on a Mark 48 on the lower speed setting, which lower quote unquote is like lower speed quote unquote is like 40 knots.
Yeah.
It's getting upwards of something like about, I think, something like 30 or 40,000 yards, or even more than that. So, you know, and they have wire guidance.
Are they
So,
wire guided?
They can be wire guided, or you can program them to be autonomous if you're not wanting to go to trouble trying to maintain wire guidance.
Wire guidance would be very
So-
interesting. I didn't. Yeah, because I guess you could wire guide a torpedo, couldn't you?
But
Ooh, there's
So-
another hit.
considering you probably have a good bit of magnification on the cameras and the range of torpedoes, plus there's no telling exactly how far away they were.
Yeah.
Plus the fact what research I did on that one particular frigate, it basically had zero capability as far as like anti-submarine warfare or sensors. It was basically a anti-surface, anti-surface ship. So,
Yeah.
I mean, for God's sake, it's only 1,500 tons.
All right, so here we go. Can we? I bet we could take out the last two. I've got enough ammo.
I mean, calling that thing a frigate was like almost like calling a bull an ox.
Well, I mean, I thought a frigate was more of a. I thought it was more of a job description, not a.
Yeah. Yeah, but basically, the frigates we're getting ready to build based on Coast Guard cutters. We're talking those things weigh, even just the basic Legend class Coast Guard cutters weigh nearly three times what that thing did.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,500 tons from looking at the armament is almost more like a gunboat. Not to take anything away from the accomplishment of, actually torpedoing the thing, but, them trying to say, he was so disrespecting them by keeping the camera mast up, teabagging them is like, well, it wasn't really that much of a thing, depending on the distance and the fact that that Iranian ship really didn't have a way to hurt them, as long as they stayed submerged and only had the camera mast up.
Yeah. I mean, worst case, they would have hurt the camera mast. Oh, there's a little bit of a flood there. Not a lot.
But if nothing else, making that little historical achievement, it's probably safe to say that the commanding officer of that submarine just basically locked in becoming a four-star these days.
Yeah, because, I mean, what opportunity do you have as an attack submarine? I really don't want to get close enough to brawl these asshats, but I might regret getting this close. Are you guys all out of ammo? You got a few shots left. Oh, there we go. The weather's clearing up.
Now, after you've killed all the destroyers, the weather clears.
I know, right? So this guy... Oh, he still has secondary guns. We're fine. That's an overpoop. I think you, my friend, are going to detach. You're going to keep going like that. Ouch. Maybe going after these last battleships is a... surely I can take them out. So I've got good to hits, I just have to... And then you guys... You're basically done. I think you guys are gonna go home. Now I think as you hit with high explosive shells, I think eventually you run them out of armor and they start taking more and more damage, don't you?
Or at the very least, then, you know, start taking out a good bit of their crew, depending on, like you say, if they have a lot of deck-mounted stuff like unarmored secondary guns or torpedo mounts.
Oh, these guys don't. They, because they don't have, they just have the main guns and a single secondary. So they don't have a lot of... 1141 crew. I've only taken out 1% of their... They got more crew than I do. I mean, he's starting to squish down a little bit. I'll just put you on follow. Alright, let's... I mean, I would really like to take out this 14 knots. I'd really like to take out at least one more battleship. I'd like to get them both, but that may not be in the cards. Let's see what we got here. Alright, let's get this guy. 91% chance to hit. Oh, yes. And now you're finally starting to... Now you're... let's go turn into them a little bit more. I don't know if I have the ammo to take on the last battleship. I know I can kill this one. But I think we might have to withdraw after we... I mean, killing all their ships plus 3 battleships, that's still not bad.
That's a good bit better than what I saw Stealth do today in his latest video.
I haven't watched it. He's starting a new campaign, right?
It started Scandinavia campaign.
Yeah.
And yeah, ended up having a good sized battle. We're talking like, yeah. I forget what year it was. I think it may be around 1910, 1912.
Mm-hmm.
He had 4 battleships, and I think it was like about 10 destroyers, and he was going up against a Russian fleet. They had 1 battleship, a good number of light cruisers, and something like 20 destroyers and torpedo boats. And his game plan was he wanted to save his destroyers to go in and try to torpedo the lone battleship, because his battleships had a good bit of armor and a lot of secondaries, but only had 9-inch guns. So his plan was to have his 4 battleships go up and tank those 20-some destroyers.
Oh, that didn't go well.
And had his destroyers sitting in the rear doing so. Yeah.
I bet that didn't go. I bet that didn't go well. You do not want battleships to get close to small ships.
Yeah,
I bet they torpedoed the crap out of him.
You got it. Let's put it this way: I gave up watching after about 10 minutes.
Oh, poor.
Lost 2 battleships.
Poor
and
Stealth.
Destroyers.
Poor Stealth.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, as long as you played the game and I'd almost say that how can you pull a rookie mistake like that as long as you played the game?
Well, I mean, but he makes his fights interesting. That's why I like watching him. I mean, because my fights are probably kind of boring. Kite them out, string them along, and then just start whittling at them.
He might have been trying to do that, trying to make it interesting and like that, but I'm like, as soon as he said what he was going to do, and then he basically, 4 battleships, basically he put the destroyer captains in charge of the battleships where they YOLO'd.
Yeah, you don't ever let destroyer captains be in charge of anything. Oh, my poor battleships are out of ammo.
Yeah.
All right.
So he basically YOLO'd their destroyers and torpedo boats, and I knew what was coming before it even happened, and I'm just like, after about 10 minutes, I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't watch this anymore. It's too painful.
Oh, God bless him. Alright, so I think that once this guy sinks, which he should sink, he's at 0.4 flotation, and everything's flooded. Once he sinks, I'm going to leave, He actually, the structure might burn down first. And the whole thing's on fire. Unless his crew all dies first. I mean, that's just an... I'm amazed the ship is not sinking. But we are out of secondary, out of the 7-inch guns. We're down to just shooting them with the 2.9s, and Saint 2.9 is going to take care of business, hopefully. I don't have a lot of... Actually, it occurred to me, I don't...
Interesting, about a 10-second buffering.
Yeah. 0.3 structure, 0.4 flotation, 75.5% crew load. 0.2 structure. I think we might actually burn the ship down. 0.1 structure. I think the fire's going to get it. Time is running out. There we go. Alright, so it sank. Alright, and we are going to leave because we are out of ammo. Oh my, we killed 29 ships. We got everything except for his battleship, I think. Oh, womp womp. Oh, Muffin, you poor Brits.
Well,
all the dead Brits.
You could simply say you let one survivor go home.
That way you could tell the legend of America.
Yeah. Spread the warning about what happened.
Oh, goodness. Alright, so... And then we ran into... What are we running into here? Task Force fails to escape in the North Sea. Well... I'm going to have to go AFK for just a moment, so before I do this battle. And... Then we'll do this. So give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's see, what's this? I think it is wonderful that kids these days are still texting Skeletor memes, even though He-Man came out in like the 80s when I was a kid. So I'm glad to see Skeletor still relevant today. Alright, so we got, this is one of those stupid...
And it is the 80s Skeletor they
It
use.
is, that's right. Well, because the newer Skeletor is probably gay or something.
It's Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's pretty cool. I like Mark Hamill. He says a lot of dumb shit online, but boy, is he a good voice actor.
But yeah, the new animated thing that they came out with about a year or two ago.
Right.
New animated version. Yeah, you called it gay.
I mean, look, He-Man was always a little bit gay. just saying. You know, even as a kid, even the 80s He-Man, we knew he'd seen one up close.
Well, not so much gay, but as Soy Boy and Tila was basically taking his place in the ass-kicking department.
Well, Tila was always kind of cool anyway.
As far as the main hero of the story.
Okay, so these guys...
Okay, but if Adam was obviously just playing the fool, like...
Right. I don't count Adam, because Adam was supposed to be, you know, a wuss. I might just do this as one just big... No, I don't want to do this as a battle. We're going to do... Can we select all these, or are you going to lag out on me? There we go. And have you guys follow the battleships. And the battleships are going to... go this way. Alright, so let's go turn. Actually, he only had like 4 ships, so we probably don't have to be that careful about it. If I want to be really snarky, I'd take the 19th Amendment and just leave it in dry dock all the time, just to play it safe.
And yes, I know you're saying that because of what the 19th Amendment was.
Yeah. Alright, so let's put... Could we keep the main guns on the battleship, please? Alright, so what's the... So you have 3.8 kilometer torpedoes, so not bad, but not great. You have 3 kilometer torpedoes. Mr. Cruiser has 5.1s. His battleship has 2.0. Okay. Yeah, you guys just shoot at whatever. Kind of want the secondaries to go after that. Well, this destroyer doesn't have great... 3-point. Yeah, let's take out that destroyer first, if we could. No, don't turn, you dumb fuck. Shoot the destroyer. There we go.
Hard to find good helmsmen these days.
It is. Alright, I'm gonna put the main guns on. He just really wants to... He's gonna launch on me. He did launch on me. He might not have launched, actually.
Safe than sorry.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, so he's done. Alright, let's go get your battleship now. Let's have them pop some smoke just to protect the tail. He's trained. Alright, here we go. Ouch. It kind of hurt a little bit. Ow. But now's the part where it's going to suck to be you, because we got your broadside at optimal range, and we are going to just unload... Oh, yeah, look at all that. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, look at all those hits. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's going to void the warranty, won't it? Alright, there we go. Warranty successfully voided.
He probably just got it painted, too.
He might have. Now, they were trained, so they might have been just fresh out of destroyer captain school. Alright, so here we go. Oh, this is another big fight. This is the turn that we're just gonna fucking wreck the British fleet. Holy crap. Now this guy has he's got a lot of stuff. Alright, let's do it. I'm kinda hungry. Actually, before I do this, I'm going to go put some soup in the microwave, so give me just 1 second. about it for a while, and the data recovery says another 4 hours. Alright. I don't know if I'm actually going to stay awake for 4 hours. Alright, so same plan as before. We're going to whittle away their small ships, and then whatever I can do on their big ships, I'll do. We're having some really decisive battles this turn. America, fuck yeah. Gonna sink all of your ships.
That sounds like a familiar theme these days.
I know, right? Man, I just really hope they don't fuck the Iran war up, because I don't want another Iraq or Afghanistan or any of that bullshit.
Well, Trump already mentioned, remember when he went into Venezuela, he said, said, I remember what happened in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Said, we're not going to make the same mistake here.
I really hope so. Now in Venezuela it's different because we bought off the opposition. Oh, it's a night fight. That's not advantageous for me at all. Well,
what makes you think we haven't been doing the same thing with whomever they've been able to buy off in Iran as well?
Oh, I'm sure. I am not as confident that the Iranians would be as easy to buy off.
Plus, too, it's a lot bigger country, lot bigger population, different set of circumstances. So
yeah.
It's not going to be as simple as what it was in Venezuela, but still, yeah.
Yeah.
The old saying about money being the universal language.
I mean, there is some truth to that, but these guys. I think I'm going to take you guys that are beat up. I'm going to attach you. And you guys are also going to retreat. Are these guys low on fuel? How are you doing for fuel? 15%. This is not going to go well either. So I'm going to have you guys retreat as well. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would you please select 6? So we're going to have you destroyers follow the battleships. I really don't know if I want to be part of, because these guys are veterans, so I should do fine. It's nighttime, smooth sailing, minus 38, 39. All right, we'll try it. don't know. We'll see if this... we'll see how this works out. Because I really don't want to be... I wish I knew, like, actually what time it was, not just night time. Alright, so there's the battleship. Alright, so these destroyers, instead of following... Oh no! Motherfucker, this... Shit. I fucked up. I fucked up indeed. Because I have a battleship leading this destroyer pack. Which I guess isn't the end of the world. Alright, we're going to have you detacho. And you're going to follow these guys. I want to kind of keep you out of the way a little bit. Yeah, I would like you guys to be a little further away from the mess, please. Alright, Mr. Cruiser, what's the range on your... You got short-range torpedoes, no, you do. Okay. Now, this light cruiser, he also has short range. Alright. No, please don't turn. Just shoot. What's the range on this guy's torpedoes? 5.1. Oh. Alright, you know what? You have to die. Yep, yes you do. No, don't turn, you dumb fuck. Shoot the torpedo boat. Alright, then the battleships. Alright. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I might need to just redo this battle, because this nighttime battle is just total bullshit. And I'm going to get into a lot of trouble here. These guys are going to launch all their fucking torpedoes at me. Fuck me. They've already launched. They have already fucking launched. Yeah, I need to not be doing this at nighttime. This is really dumb. I'm gonna eat torpedoes here, and then I'm gonna feel really stupid. Oh my, yeah, we're getting, no, we're, okay, so, yeah, so we are going to redo this because I fucked up really bad. Hey, Slav, how are you doing? Alright, we're gonna redo that. I'm not even gonna play out the battle because it's just gonna be a real fucking mess. And I'll be right back with my suit. I'm not going to play out a whole battle where I start out being retarded and then I have to deal with it the rest of the time. Because that just won't be fun.
I guess it kind of sucks to be China right about now.
I'm not sure. I mean, I wouldn't want to be China.
As far as the price of oil, from what they're saying, before the festivities with Iran started and basically shut down shipping food straight there, oil in China was going for $60 a barrel, and today it's up to $100 a barrel.
Well, it sucks to be them. Maybe they shouldn't be supporting the Iranian regime. I mean, I think they're going to support them anyway, because Iran's really important to their One Belt, One Road initiative, but China's big boys, they'll be fine. They'll figure it out. Soup needs more hotter. Yeah. Oh, it's a fucking storm. Really? Motherfucker. I'll be right back. Already promise you that we are not going to fight in a storm. So if this turns out to be a storm, we are going to restart the fight. Yes, Slav, you obviously don't have an American dreadnought because American ships would have lots of anti-aircraft guns. Yeah, this is a fucking storm. Yeah, we're not doing that either. We are not doing this. We are going to roll the dice again and get different weather. Is this cheesy? Yes. Do I care? Not even a little bit. Let's see if we get better battle conditions. I know you can't always choose the weather for your battle, but we're going to choose the weather for our battle. Because this is my casual game, and this is all about having fun. I really do miss the having to learn, having to take time spotting them to learn the characteristics of a ship. I know that messed up the game and slowed everything down, and they had to get rid of it. And the game runs a lot better when they just made you instantly know everything about the ship. I do kind of miss it a little bit. I thought it was very cool. Slav, aren't you in school right now, or are you home? Because it's 1 in the morning. It's like 1 in the afternoon for you, 2 in the afternoon, right? Or you finished school already? There we go. This is acceptable.
Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night because it's 2 a.m.
Alright.
here, and I'm dying right now.
Okay, we'll get some sleep. I'm going to play a little bit longer, and then I'll probably call it as well.
Okay, have a good one there.
Take care. Alright, so let's check my soup out. Let's see here. Oh, you're home? Oh, you went home early today. Okay, cool. Do you always go home early on Fridays, or what's today special? There we go. Let's go check out my... What's a Leviathan? Alright, so let's try this out. I still have to make sure that all of my unhappy ships are oops. Gotta make sure that my unhappy ships are not unhappy. Hold on a minute. Alright, so here we go. Let's organize our ships here. So the damaged ships and the light cruisers. No, not the fucking fuck, really? There we go. So all these damaged ships are going to detach. And retreat. No, not like that. There we go. Alright. And so let's go separate out these battleships. And three, four. And we'll separate out these. Alright, so alright, so we got these. Let's turn off. And we're gonna follow the battleships. Turn off the torpedoes. And you're gonna follow the battleships. We'll leave the battleships and cruisers going together. And hopefully we won't screw up so much this time. And now we want to start turning. And I don't want to let the enemy ships get too close. I've got to be very careful now. So I don't want to repeat a last time. I want to try and keep my distance. And I think for these destroyers, I think I'm going to go ahead and turn them right now. Because I don't want... I don't want to have any problems. And we want, ideally, their torpedo boats to be chasing me. Hot soup is best soup. I should be more focused on hitting their battleships, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to let them fire at whatever. Because the goal is just to hit what we can hit. Are you guys need to retreat, torpedo boats. The fuck? Get the hell out of there. Alright. So here we go. Now it's game on. So this destroyer has a torpedo range of 1.5 kilometers. The torpedo boat, however, that's the 5-kilometer guy. So torpedo boat and torpedo boat, and these guys I think also have. No, these have 1 kilometer. Are these also 1 kilometer? Some of them have 5 kilometers. I'm trying to respond to this message, but this touchscreen on my phone is not making it easy. Alright, so there we go. So we want to fire secondary guns. Well, we're gonna have you guys just kind of keep patrolling. Let's have you fire at what's this guy's torpedo range? You are also a good target. Let's hit you. All right, here we go. I do not want main guns firing at a torpedo boat because that is stupid. I want main guns shooting at a cruiser because that's what main guns are for. Main guns are not for torpedo boats. Could we not fire the main guns at the torpedo boats, please? That's really stupid. Let's at least fire at a light cruiser or something. Alright, is this another one of the... Oh, let's go fire secondaries at you, please. Because those 5-kilometer torpedo boats need to die. Because I do not want my ships getting filled with torpedoes. Alright, are all the torpedo boats gone? I think they are. At least the ones I can see are gone. Now we'll just let them shoot at whatever they want to shoot at. And there we go. Yeah, this is making the battleships happy. Alright, we're just gonna take it nice and chill now. Main gun... Yeah, that's basically it. But the AI is kind of stupid. This light cruiser's going to have a bad day here in a moment. What's the torpedo range? It's short. Okay. The problem is these destroyers really don't... I'm keeping them kind of out of the fight. I could have them follow behind, but there's not really... There's not really a lot going on. I guess I could have... I'm going to have you follow these guys. Let's have your main gun shoot at you, please. Don't know if I really want to be this close. Are you retreating? You are, okay. He's just retreating very slowly. I mean, there's the battleship over there by himself, but I don't really want to take him on. We're getting some hits. I think we're going to turn around and not be here. I think that's my big brain plan right now. Now these destroyers, you guys have 1.5. 3.8. Oh, here's some torpedo boats. You are the ones that just have this one torpedo. Those aren't very good. It's these guys that are the problem child. So we're going to have you fire your secondaries at him. There we go. And then these guys. We're going to fire into that pack right there. Just keep munching these battleship, or my battleship's gonna keep munching the these cruisers. Alright. There we go, baby. There we go. See, this is, look how nice this is when you hit your targets. Alright. We're going to double back around. I don't know how well this is going to work, but it's working so far. Oh yeah, he just got munched. I would like to maybe shoot that with the secondary guns, please. No, not with the main guns here. Put main guns on big ships, little guns on little ships. That's how we do it. What kind of gun is he's yeah, he needs to shoot at him. Uh-oh. No, I want you to follow these guys. There we go. There we go. So. Oh, that's a big mess of hits, isn't it? I can't even see what happened. There's so many hits. I think we need to put secondary guns on. No, please don't turn. I didn't tell you to turn. Put the secondary guns on the torpedo boat and hopefully finish that off before he can launch. Alright, hopefully he didn't launch any torpedoes at me. Okay, then these my destroyer friends just keep on doing destroyer things. Alright, so here's where it's going to get kind of spicy, because you have these 3 destroyers left. You're out of torpedoes. You have 3.8 kilometer torpedoes, and you are short range. So this guy, the swordsman, he has to go down. So we want to put... where are you at? You. So secondary guns on you, and primary guns on the enemy battleship. Uh-oh. This guy got hurt bad. You are time to leave. Yes, it is. It is time for you to leave. And you guys are going to go in behind this guy, and you're going to pop some smoke and give him some cover so that he can get the fuck out of there. Because that is not a good place to be right now for him. And then you guys just going to keep on doing your thing. And here we go. We're going to pop smoke and cover our boy while he bravely retreats. And you guys are going to go balls in after the battleship. I could try to launch toward. I don't want to get that close. I mostly just want to make sure my guys get away. Alright, then this tiny jalapeno, he is just gonna do the best he can with his 17 knots, but that's okay. We love you anyway. Alright, here we go. Warren is a jack of all trades, the other two more. Okay. Let's see if we can take out this battleship now. I mean, it's 7.2% to hit, 8% to hit. Yeah, we're doing all right. Actually, put the secondary guns on you and keep the primaries there. Ouch. There we go. We're hitting them pretty good. They're definitely taking some damage. Uh-oh, I took a hit. I'm flooding a little bit. I think it's alright. Yeah, it's not that bad. Let's go check on our destroyers. Where are you guys at? You are... Uh-oh, they are crisscrossing. Let's have you guys follow these dudes again, because that worked out pretty good. Alright, there we go. Womp womp achieved. Let's get the other guy now. We're running low on ammo. Yeah, after this turn, I will have killed an awful lot of British ships. %60 chance to hit on the main guns. We're ricocheting. Maybe we need to get closer. What's your damage and stability at? You're having a hard time. So let's just get in close. We're almost out of ammo anyway, so it doesn't really matter on these guys that much. Alright, there we go. Good job. We got him. That was good. That was much better than fighting at nighttime or in a storm or having anything stupid happen. So, I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back, because I got to stretch my legs after that one. Look at all these transports they lost. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta... Mexico's leader. Sure, we will invade you. Alright, give me a minute, guys. I'll be right back. let us proceed. Alright, so what do we... Let's go save things. We're gonna have some repairs to do. First off, what are the British at? They're... Wow! They went from 100% army logistics down to 34% in one turn. Oh my god, we just knocked out 66% of their supply train. Oh no. Oh no. Where did we invade? So first off, yes, we're invading here. So I need, what, 2,000 tons. I'll just send you guys over there and I'll take care of that. Did we actually invade Mexico any? No, it didn't. Alright, so I have to go and quit the game and reload. Because because the invasion thing's kind of messed up. That's all right. I really wanted to get Mexico. We'll go reload it. Oh my goodness, we munched them pretty good. Alright, so let's... Still trying to load back up. Yeah, just with the game, sometimes when it doesn't do the conquests, it'll just kind of mess up, and you just gotta quit and reload to kind of fix it. It won't salvage this one, but at least get it for next time. Alright, so we're doing good there. Doing good there. That's looking good. Alright, so this is a British invado turn, which I think Northeast England is probably the next one we want to get. I don't know if we're to invade Northeast England. Invade Mexico. That'd be tempting. That's 128,000 tons, so maybe that's not the best idea. We could try to invade... You guys are just hanging out there still. We could try to get southern Turkey. Is that just a single battleship there? Yeah. So if I were to go for southern Turkey... That's 41,000 tons. That's not bad. Um, 4,000 troops. I might be able to just land invade it also. Another option is... That's 0% there. We could get Venezuela before these guys go in. If I were to invade Venezuela, which would clear out a lot of bullshit out of here. That's worth quite a bit. Where's Venezuela? 44,000. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we're going to get Venezuela. And we're going to take you, who you guys are pretty beat up. It's 29,000. We're just going to go right here. And hopefully that'll work. I could have just gone for Mexico. I should start taking some of these other provinces also. What do we have here? We've got this strike, which is... That's a big cruiser. That's an old battleship. I don't know about that. I'm a little skeptical. I don't know. Let's see what else we have here. We got this ambush. 5 of my destroyers versus... That is kind of tempting. That is kind of tempting. I don't... These are trained. And my guys are pretty tough. These guys are also trained. I'm going to try. We're going to save it first, because I can always just reload if I fuck up. Let's try this. Hey, Marty. How are you doing tonight? I haven't seen you in a while. Fuck that, it's a storm. Well, we are not gonna fight in a storm. So... Alright, well, we're not gonna do that. I wasn't super excited about this battle anyway. We can run away faster now. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, Marty. Glad to have you back. Even not Marty is welcome. Yeah, I've been busy a lot, too. I've been doing a lot of work. Springtime's always busy. This has been a really weird year. Usually I don't get busy till middle of March, and I've been just super busy starting in, what, late January I got busy? So that's been kind of nuts. I really didn't slow down this year. Hey, Marty, have you seen some of the videos I've been doing talking about other stuff, like, you know, like commenting on the Iran mess and all that? I was wondering if you like that kind of stuff. A cruiser versus a cruiser. So that, he's veterans. And he's trained. Yeah, let's try it. You doing all right? Alright, let's go find these transports. Well, we found your cruiser. Although, to be honest, I really want to find your transport ships. He's kind of a... He's not moving anywhere. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Maybe I can hurry up and... Oh, now he's moving. 5-kilometer torpedoes. There's the transports. What are these guys? They're not armed with anything. I want the main gun on the cruiser, please. These transports are unarmed. Ouch. Now what does this guy have? He just has some... He has a lot of 5-inch guns. Look at all these little... Look at all these little fuckers on the side. That's a lot of 5-inch guns. This might be, he might be more... Might be an overmatch for me, after all. Oh, shit. That's not good. Shit. Well, now I'm stuck. Hope I can take him. Looks like I probably can, actually. I think I can get him in the brawl. Alright, we're just gonna brawl him down. I took some pretty bad hits. We got him, though. Alright. I'm gonna eat your cruisers now. Or your transports. Oh, man. Yeah, don't call me Bobbert. Bobbert was something that a guy... There's this guy in college named Robert who was drunk all the time, and so people called him Bobbert. So I don't want to be associated with that. Well, at least I took him out. So I took some hits, though. Good thing my tiny jalapeno's tough. But those big guns... Those big guns hurt. But we stand victorious. That's a pretty ship. Alright, what else do we have here? We got this battle. I'll take this battle. I will definitely take this battle. I think I can pull through. Yeah, you probably are always drunk. Alright, here we go. Let's leave the torpedoes off for now. Actually, we can leave them on normal. That'll be all right. Yeah, we're kind of making fun of TJ a little bit with that one. Hope you guys aren't. So I launched torpedoes, but these are bad. What's the range on your torpedoes? 3.8. And your torpedo boat. Torpedo boat has good torpedo. Alright, so what's. So I detonated his torpedoes, but we want to turn around anyway, just in case. Let's turn off the torpedoes, because I don't think they're doing a lot of good right now. Where is this torpedo launcher located? The one that still works is in the... It's on the side, and it's in the middle. Okay. So it's got a little bit of a limited range. So if we're behind him... It's gonna suck in just a moment if he launches. Alright, so I killed his torpedo boat. Alright, so they managed to dodge. We probably don't want to be quite this close. so we should be all right for just kind of hanging out here. Alright, let's see if we can just hit something. Yeah, at this range, these aren't really great to hits, but we're doing it a little bit. White bear. All right, Mr. White Bear. You're getting a few hits. It's nothing great, but a few hits. These are pretty chunky guns. Although I'm starting to run out of ammo on the little ones. It's going to be problematic. But I can just run away whenever I want to. And they're getting beat up a little bit. Oh, that's a... You got a hit there. No, keep shooting at him. He still has this full complement of torpedoes, and I don't want to get too close. What's his range? He's got a range of 3.8. So we got... There we go. There we go. So we're getting a few hits. So his torpedoes are gone. We blew them up, so now we can get in closer to try and hit him harder. So I have to be careful with this guy who really wants some. I should have gotten one hit out of that volley. There we go. That's a hit. That was a good hit. Alright, we got him. We got him. Alright, so... So White Bear has all his torpedoes. They have all their remaining torpedoes. We'll just wait till the smoke clears. How fast are you guys? You guys are 28 knots. You know, I could slow down. I can slow down to 25 knots and try to hit more accurately. Shit. Alright, so I am going to individually tell these guys what to do. Would you please actually do what I tell you to do, though? Alright, so the only guy I'm worried about is this one. Maybe I can get a torpedo out after you. Alright, so I want these guys to join up with him. Are you gonna fire? Maybe not. Got a little bit of a hit there. So he's going 19, and he's going 19. I'm a little bit nervous about how close I am.
And this is where I call it a night.
Okay. I will catch you later, Vorgath. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, you have a good night.
I'll go to
Enjoy
bed
blowing up
probably
those
after.
ships.
Yeah, I'll probably go to bed after I do the. After I finish this turn. Let's slow down to 25 knots so it can be a little more accurate. Alright, here we go. Ooh, that hurt me more than I wanted it to. I don't like how close you're getting to me. Alright, so you are out of torpedoes now, so I don't have to worry about you. We want to go and keep hitting you, because you've got one more volley left. So if I do not have a lot of ammo left. Just a little bit more. He's pumping the water, though. One more good flood should get him. .47 more shots. Some of the other guys have a little bit more. Now hit the guy who still has torpedoes, please. Damn it, I lost a gun. Oh, shit. Alright, so he is out of torpedoes now. So now we can brawl them down. Because you guys are not a significant threat anymore. Alright. Alright, so you, my friend, are out of ammunition. So you are going to retreat. You guys, however, still have ammunition. So you're going to go up in there and get up close, because he's out of ammo also. Oh, there we go. We got them all. Nice. Alright, so we won. A little bit rough, but it worked out alright. We only lost 9 guys. Check out 504. So that was definitely worth it. Alright, so this ambush, 4 destroyers against 2 destroyers. Yes, we are going to do that. We are definitely going to do that. Train, yeah. Of course we're going to attack them. This is the kind of ambush I like. A little bit foggy, though. We're going to have some penalties. Let's leave the torpedoes turned off. We're going to have some trouble hitting. What's your torpedo? 3.8. Ouch, that's not good. Alright, we got 1 volley of torpedoes taken care of. Alright, let's see if we can sucker out another. Ooh, that hit some of those torpedoes. Alright, so he has launched, so let's go turn around. Uh-oh. What? Whoa. Alright, so let's detacho. Where are you guys coming from? You're going. So you're going to keep going. You're going to keep going. And you're going to turn around. So you're doing fine, and you're doing fine. So you're out of torpedoes, but you're still good. So, now that we got all that going, let's go get back together again. Yeah, we have everybody shoot the guy who still has torpedoes. And that's the Nomad. And the Nomad has... Yeah, they're all 3.8. That's okay. Oh, son of a bitch. Are you out of torpedoes now? You are, finally. Okay. Now we're going to get into a more normal formation, and they should all be out of torpedoes. So now we can... Shit. Now we can start to mess them up. Alright, he should sink soon, hopefully. Oh, the torpedo hit. Beautiful. Yeah, oh yeah. Standard bulkheads. This, oh, look at that. Nice. Nice torpedo hit. So you're gonna probably sink from that, won't you? Maybe not. And you don't have any... You don't have any torpedoes left, so we're just gonna just keep popping you. There we go. Ooh, nice. How fast are you going now? You're going 12 knots? Yes, you're not going so fast. Alright, so we're just burning him down now. Ooh, there's another nice hit. Let's get rid of these pesky destroyers. I'm really glad my destroyers can take out their destroyers. These oversized derp guns I have are probably a little overkill. And I know the recoil is awful. Let's go slow down. Alright, there we go. Hooray for our side. Okay. That is pretty good. I'll probably end up wrapping it up here. So I don't think I want to do the strike. The strike was... Yeah, I don't like that. That was the one that was like a bunch of... No, we're not going to do that. Alright, so we're invading something in England. I need to adjust my repairs. We're 30,000 tons. We're over 31,000 tons over. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do on that. I think we're just gonna suspend these, and that will fix a lot of the problems, actually. Let's go suspend these instead. There we go. And then these repairs here. That'll go quick. Alright. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hope everybody had fun. I am going to go to bed now. Let's adjust that a little bit. And I will see everybody hopefully tomorrow for Mech Warrior. At least that's the plan. So, thank you everyone, and good night.